Okay, girls. Yesterday we talked about how to multiply a decimal number, or not decimal, I'm sorry, fractions. So today we will continue and solve exercises on page 83. Yesterday, the last thing I told you, you have to find this number as a mixed number. So let's write this number as a mixed number. Let's write it as a mixed number. If I want to write this number as a mixed number, it will be what? Who will tell me you didn't do it? If I want to write this number as a mixed number, it will be what? This is a 61 over 20. So I can write it as a mixed number by break down this number into equals fractions, or into a whole fractions. So let's find it. It will be what? It will be, if you want to write it, this one, you can write it as 20 over 20. Good evening all. It will be also 20, sorry about my handwriting, over 20 plus 20 over 20. So how many 20s in the 61? I think you have 3 20s, right? And the number left in the 61, it will be 1 over 20. So look, if you add those fractions, it will be what? It will be 61 over 20. So how many 20s in 61? You have 3. That means you have 3 wholes. 1, 2, 3. That means the number will be 3 and 1 over 20. This is the number as a mixed number. Okay? Now we will move to page 100. Not 100 again. 83. Just 83. Page 83. And let's do exercises on this page. So I will start with exercise number 1. I want to find the product for these numbers. Let's start. So I want to multiply 6 with 3 over 8. You know that if I want to multiply a whole with a fraction, so I have to write the whole with the numerator, yes? So I have to write 6 with numerator, and the denominator will be the same. So because the whole is, if I want to write it as a fraction, it will be 1 in denominator, or it will have 1 in denominator. So it will be 6 over 1, multiply 3 over 8. Now let's multiply numerators and denominators. 6 multiply 3 equals 18. And 1 multiply 8 equals 8. Please share with me on the chat, please. Now, 8 over 18. This is the simplest form for this fraction. No, it's not the simplest form, because there is a greatest common factor between numerator and denominator. What is the greatest common factor between numerator and denominator? What is the number that I can multiply or divide here, numerator and denominator? Thank you, girls. It's 2. Excellent. So it's 2. I can divide both 18 and 8 on 2. So I can divide 18 and 8 on 2. So the greatest common factor for both numerator and denominator is 2. 18 divided 2 equals what? 18 divided 2, excellent Lamar, equals 9. 8 divided 2 equals 4. So look, 9 over 4. The numerator greater than the denominators. So I have to write it as a mixed number. How many 4s in 9? 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 Excellent, Lara. It's 2 4s. I have 2 4s in 9. No, not multiply 4 with 9. How many 4s in 9? In the 9 I have 2 4s, right? 4 and 4, that's mean the whole number will be 2. And what is the number left in the 9? If I want to take 2 4s, the number left is 1, so it will be 1 over 4. Or you can write it in another way. You can break down the 9 over 4. How I will do it? It will be 9 over 4 if you want to break the fraction, so it will be 4 over 4 plus 4 over 4 plus 1 over 4. Those fractions, if you add those fractions, the answer will be 9 over 4. So 4 over 4 is a whole. That's mean I have 1 whole and 2 whole. That's mean 2 and 1 over 4. Let's find this number. 3 over 8 multiply 8 over 9. 3 multiply 8 and 8 multiply 9. So I have to multiply numerators and denominators. Let's find the answer. Here, I will write the answer right here. 3 multiply 9. 3 multiply 8 equals 24. Thank you, Tolin. 24. Now, 8 multiply 9 equals what? Equals, yes, equals 72. Thank you, girls. Equals 72. That's right. Now, look at the numbers. I have a greatest common factor between numerator and denominator. What is the greatest common factor? What is the greatest common factor? If you found the greatest common factor as we learned, you have to find the multiplies for 24 and the multiplies for 72. So you can find the multiplies for 24, 48, and what? 24, 48, I will write it for you. The multipliers for 24, it will be 24, 48, 3 multiply 8 equals 24. Yes, Lamar, yes. But I want to find the greatest common factor for both numerator and denominator. The number that I can divide the numerator on and the denominator on it. You can find that not 3. Look, I can divide both numerator and denominator on 24. You can divide 24 on 24 and 72 on 24 also. If you found the multiplies for each one, the numerator and denominator, you will find that 24 is a common factor between them. Okay? So let's divide the 72 on 24. You can use the strategy as we learned. You can use this strategy. Okay, let's try again. So you can divide 72 on 24. So let's divide 7. I can divide it on 24. So I will take the 2. So it will be 72 divided 24. What is the number that I will multiply it with 4? It will give me 2 in the ones. What is the number? Thank you, Tolin. It will be 3. That's right. That's mean 3 multiply 4 equals 12. So I will put 2 here and 1 above the tens. 3 multiply 2 equals 6. Plus 1 equals 7. What's wrong? Why you are typing on the chat, Farah? So the answer for this division is 3. So I can divide both numerator and denominator on 24. And if you found the greatest common factor for both numerator and denominator, it will be 24. 24 divided 24, it will be 1. And 72 divided 24, it will be 3, as we said. So the simplest form for this fraction is 1 over 3. Let's find number 3. Number 3, I want to here read this problem. Sam and his friends ate 3 and I think, what is it? 3 and 3 over 4 bags of fruit snacks. If each bag contained 2 and 1 over 2 onions, how many onions of fruit snacks did Sam and his friends eat? So in each bag I have this number of bags, 3 and 3 over 4, and in each bag I have 2 and 1 over 2. So what I have to do to find the number or how many onions of fruit snacks did Sam and his friend eat, I have to multiply 3 and 3 over 4. Okay, I'll write the fraction bar again. So I have to multiply 3 and 3 over 4 with 2 and 1 over 2. You know that both numbers are mixed numbers, so I have to convert those numbers into a fractions. How I will do that? I will multiply the whole with the denominator and add it to the numerator. So 3 multiply 4, and I will add the answer to plus 3. 3 multiply 4 equals 12. Thank you, girls. 12 plus 3, it will be what? It will be 15. Thank you. So the first fraction is 15 over 4. Now multiply 2. I have to multiply it with 2 and add the answers to the numerator. 2 multiply 2 equals 4 plus 1 equals 5. Thank you, Lamar. 5 over, thank you, Tolene, over 2. Now I will multiply the numbers. 5 multiply 15 and 4 multiply 2. 15 multiply 5. Can I multiply like this? Yes. Let's multiply 5 with 15. 5 multiply 5. Okay. 5 multiply 5 equals 25. So I will put 5 here and 2 above the tens. 5 multiply 1 equals 5 plus 2 equals 7. So it will be 75. So the answer will be 75 over what? 4 multiply 2 equals 8. Thank you, girls. 75, not 72. 75, please, Lamar. So it will be 75 over 8. If I want to write this number in simplest form, look, 75 and 8, there is no common factor between the numbers. There is no common or greatest common factor between the numbers. So I have to write it as a mixed number. How I will write it as a mixed number? I will find how many wholes are in this number. So how many eights? How many eights in 75? What is the number that I will multiply it with 8? It will give me closest answer to 75. Look, I think 9 multiply 8. Thank you, Lara. 9 multiply 8 equals 72. That's mean I have 9 eighths in 75. That's mean it will be 9 in the whole. Now, what is the number left in the numerator? What is the number? It will be in the numerator. It will be Okay, I will repeat Asma after we finish. The number from 72 to 75, I have 3, so it will be what? 3 in numerator, 3 over 8. And if you want to check your answer is right or not, convert this number into a fraction. That's mean multiply 9 with 8 and add the answer to 3. Someone, I think Asma, asked me about how we found 75 over 8. I found it from multiplying 15 with 5. 15 multiply 5 as I said is 75, and 4 multiply 2 equals 8. How I will find 15? I will find 15 from here. 3 multiply 4 plus 3. 3 multiply 4 equals 15, or sorry 12, plus 3, 12 plus 3 equals 15. You can make long division, it's up to you, but I want to give you all the or any way to give you the simplest form. You can use long division, you can use a mental math to find the number in the simplest form. Let's move to exercise number 4. In exercise number 4, I want to evaluate the answer by using what? By using the order of operations. You know that I have order of operations, and I'm talking about this before, that you have first to do what? You have order for operations. First I have to start with parentheses and powers, then multiplication, and so first I have the parentheses and the powers, okay, then I have to do the multiplication and division, okay. Last thing I have to do plus and minus, or addition and subtraction, and all the operations will be from the left to the right. This is the order of operations, okay. I have to follow this order when I want to find the answer of any expression. So let's start with number 4. In number 4, I have 3 over 4 minus 1 over 2 between parentheses and multiply 3 over 5. So first thing, I will find the operation, or I will find, sorry, the operation between parentheses. That means I will find the subtraction. 3 over 4 minus 1 over 2. So I will find the answer here. So if I want to subtract between two fractions, first thing I have to make the denominators the same. How I will make the denominators the same? By make someone or some of those denominators like the others. Look, can I make 2 4? Yes, I can make 2 4 by multiplying 2 with 2. So I will multiply this fraction with 2. Look what I did. I will write it here. So I will take this fraction 1 over 2 and multiply it with 2, numerator and denominator. No, Lamar. So I will multiply both numerator and denominator with 2. So it will give me, or it will be 2. 1 multiply 2 equals 2. 2 multiply 2 equals 4. Try again, Lamar. So the number or the fraction here will be what? Will be 2 over 4. So let's write it again. It will be 3 over 4 minus 2 over 4. If you multiply the fraction with 2 to make the denominators the same. Now, can I subtract the numbers? Yes. I will subtract the numerator, and denominator will be 4. So 3 minus 2 equals what? Equals 1. And the denominator will be 4. So this is the answer, 1 over 4. So first thing, I will find the answer for parentheses. After that, I will do the multiplication. Let's multiply the number. 1 over 4 multiply 3 over 5. 1, I have to multiply numerators, then I will multiply denominators. 1 multiply 3 equals, the answer will be what? Yes, Lena, your answer is correct. 1 multiply 3 equals 3. 4 multiply 5 equals 20. So the answer will be what? 3 over 20. Now, this is the simplest form. Yes, thank you, Mariam. This is the simplest form for the fraction. There is any common factor between numerator and denominator here? No, there is no common factor between numerator and denominator. So the fraction will be in the simplest form. Okay? So now let's move to number 5. I want to find the answer here. So I will start with the order of operation. Let's start with the order. How I will find the numbers? First, I have to start with multiplication. There is no parentheses here. So I will start with multiplication. That means I will multiply the whole with, thank you, Lina. I will multiply the fraction with the whole. So I will multiply 4 with 12. Because if I want to write this number as a fraction, it will be what? Let's write the number as a fraction. It will be 12 over 1. Thank you, Lina. Why? Because if the denominator for the whole number will be 1. I'll write it again for you. The denominator for 12, it will be 1. So it will be 4 multiply 12 and 9 multiply 1. 4 multiply 12, can I found it? Yes. Let's multiply 4 with 2. It will be 8. Okay, I'll write it again. Okay. 4 multiply 2 equals 8. And 4 multiply 1 equals 4. So if you want to multiply it on white paper, you can. 9 multiply 1 equals 9. So I did my first operation, which is here multiplication. Now after that, I have to do the the addition. I have to add the numbers. To add two fractions, I have to make denominators the same. How I will do that? Look, can I make 9 or 3 9 by multiplying this number with any number? Yes, if you multiply 3 with 3, it will be 9. So I will use this strategy to make the denominators the same. So I will multiply 3 with 3, and also I have to multiply the numerator with 3. So let's multiply 3 multiply 1 equals 3. 1 multiply 3 3 multiply 3 equals 9, and 1 multiply 3 equals 3. So look, the fraction will be 3 over 9 plus 48 over 9. Let's add the numbers. Now, can I find the answer? 3 plus 48. The answer will be what? 3 plus 48, thank you. It will be 51. So the fraction will be 51 over 9. Now, I have to write this fraction in simplest form. So to write it in simplest form, look, the denominator, or the numerator, sorry, greater than denominator. So what I have to do? I have to look, how many, or what is the number I will multiply it with 9? It will give me the closest answer to 51. 3 or 9 multiply what? Multiply, look, 9 multiply 5 equals what? Thank you, Lara. 9 multiply 5 equals 45. So it will be 5. And between 45 and 51, I have only 6. So that's mean it will be what? Between 45 and 51, it will be 6 over... No, I'm sorry. There is number greater than 5. Look, there is what? Which number I can multiply it with 9? It will give me the closest answer to 5. Yes, 45. So it will be 5 and, yes, it will be 5 and the number left, it will be, as you said, 6/9. Now, also, 6/9, can I find the simplest form? There is a greatest common factor between 6 and 9, right? What is the greatest common factor? Excellent, Lamar, it's 3. I can divide both 6 and 9 on 3. So it will be what? It will be 5 and 6 divided 3, it will be what? 2, and 9 divided 3, it will be 3. So the simplest form for this fraction, it will be 5 and 2/3. Look, from where, Farah, which number I will multiply it with 9, it will give me the closest answer to 51. 5 multiply 9 equals 45. 5 multiply 9 equals 45. So it's 5. I have 5 9s in 51. Or you can break the fraction as we said, but this way is easy for you. So 45, I have here 5 9 in 51. What is the difference between 45 and 51? It's 6. So let's do number 6. 5/8. Okay, thank you, Farah. 5/8 multiply 6/10 minus 1/4. From where you bring 3 from the greatest common factor. What is the greatest common factor? Look, the numerator and denominator able to divide on a number. What is the number? It's a 3. Look, 6 able to divide it on 3 and 9 also able to divide it on 3. Now I will order the operation. First thing I have to do the multiplication, then I will do the subtraction. Thank you, Yusra. Let's do the multiplication. First thing, I will multiply 5 with 7 and then I will multiply 8 with 10. 5 multiply 7 equals 35. I think very easy. 8 multiply 10 equals 80. Thank you, girls. Then I will subtract the fractions. If I want to subtract between two fractions, I have to make denominators the same. This one is 80, yes, 80, and this one is 4. If I want to make 4 80, can I make 4 80? Yes, I can. If you multiply 4 with 20, thank you, Lena. If you multiply 4 with 20, it will be 80. Let's multiply 4 with 20. I will multiply this denominator and also numerator with the same number. Let's multiply and find the answer. It will be 35 over 80 minus 1 multiplied 20 equals 20. 4 multiplied 20 equals 80, because 4 multiplied 2 equals 8, and put 1 0 next to the answer. Now 35 minus 20, thank you, Lena, equals 15. You can do it on the strategy. You can do it and subtract the numbers. So it will be 15 over 80. Okay? Now, there is a greatest common factor between 15 and 80. What is the number that I can divide both numerator and denominator on it? What is the number? What is the greatest common factor between 15 and 80? No, not 3. Yes, someone said 5. Thank you, girls. It's 5. That's right. 15. The numbers or the multiplies for 15, it's 3 and 5. So it must be 3 or 5. So it's 5, of course. So let's find the answer. So 15 divided 5, it will be 3, and 80 divided 5, it will be 16. if you want to find the answer for this division, girls, you can do it on the strategy that we learned. Okay, you can do this strategy. Put the leader and divide 80 on 5. Okay, you can do it, but I think we solved many exercises about this, so no need to solve more exercise only. Again, sorry. Now let's do number 7. I think we have only 2 minutes, so we will solve number 7 only, and we will stop, girls. And you have to do the homework. Okay, so don't forget to do the homework, please. Let's do number 7. I have to do the operation or the parentheses here. So in parentheses I have here the what here I have I think you did this, right? I have here addition, so I have to make denominators the same. How I will do that? Let's make 618. How I will make denominators the same? I can make 618 by multiplying this fraction with 3. Thank you, girls. Excellent. You like fractions. So how it will be 3 multiply 5 over 18 plus, let's multiply 3 with 1, it will be 3. 3 with 6, it will be 18. Okay? Plus, I'm sorry, 2 over 5. I will change the color for you. Now, I will add the fractions. 5 plus 3 equals 8. So the answer for the parentheses will be 8 over 18. Jenna, if you have any question, dear, please type it in the chat. So first thing, I will find the parentheses. So the answer was 8 over 18. After that, what I have to do, according to the order, I have to do the multiplication between 3 and the fraction. Okay, let's do the multiplication. So if I want to multiply 3 with 8 over 18, so this one will be 1 in the numerator. 3 multiply 8 equals 24. Thank you. 1 multiply 18 equals 18. Okay, plus 2 over 5. Okay, now I want to make the denominators here the same. How I will make denominators the same? First thing, before make denominators the same, I think the period is finished. You have a period after math? Girls, you have a period after math? What do you have after math? Okay. Okay, girls, so I can't continue because Islamic. Okay. Science, I think. Science. Okay. Okay, girls, I'm sorry. I will not make you late. Please, we will stop here. I want you to give me the answer with the homework. The answer for this. I want the last answer for this. Just you have to do the addition between two fractions, make denominators the same, add the fractions to each other, and give me the last answer. Okay? So don't forget to do the homework. Thank you very much for sharing with me today.